I'm happy to see these beautiful faces. 5 years, 6 years, the journey has been so far. And for some of you, I know you didn't think about the days you had no food, the days you had no water, the days you had no money on you, you know, the food tag buying things and all of those. Yeah, and today you already at the gate, becoming a graduate. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. You have this joy, this joy in you, and you feel like, oh, I'm a graduate. Yeah, I was actually told to talk about life after school, but I want you to understand it's still the same life for a different phase. Yeah, still the same life for a different phase. It's not two life. It's not two life. It's just one life for a different phase. So I thought of it and I said, oh no, I'm going to talk about beyond the lab. I want you to understand there's a life beyond microbiology. There's a life beyond the lab. And that life is in you. That life is in you. Now, for some of you, you might be thinking, oh, will I end up in the lab or will I do this? I want you to understand that the lab out there cannot take all of you, but there's a place that can accommodate every one of you. And that's the value system. I want you to know that you need to create a value system around your potential. For some of you, many of you were in school because your parents say, study medicine, go study microbiology, this, be my best microbiology. But you never had the opportunity to do what you know how to do best one day. Now, I'll be sharing 4 things with you that will help you as you launch into the favor market. The first thing is resourcefulness. The second thing is relevance. The third one is empathy. And the fourth one is relationship. Now, resourcefulness. Have you ever thought there's something special about you? Have you ever thought that there's a gold in you you've not explored? Have you ever thought about yourself? Have you ever thought, deep within yourself and ask yourself, what is that thing I can do best? I think you need to start building capacity around that thing. You need to build capacity around that potential, around that gift, around that skill of yours. Because the world we are now is a world of value system. It's a world that awaits solution providers. It's a world that waits for people that can add value to their system. Fela said something. He said, if your absence in a place is not creating a vacuum, then your presence is not needed. Fela was actually talking about the value system. And do you know what? Finances will always flow in the direction of value. What value system are you creating for yourself? Think about this. Now you might be thinking, oh, I need to come up with a new innovation. There's nothing new underneath the earth. You see that thing is in a physical state or is in the minds of people. Everybody think every day. Somebody said ideas flow like river. That's just the basic truth. What is that idea? What is that thing in you? Stop feeling like everybody who wants to become a fashion designer. I think I don't want to go into that line anymore. If that's what you know how to do best, go into it. Who told you everybody that is a fashion designer is really a fashion designer? Why can't you be a fashion designer with a difference? After all, our population keeps increasing every day. So the number of people that wear clothes increase every day. Why don't you become a fashion designer with a difference? Now let me just quickly run down to relevance. Now you can never be relevant if your resourcefulness is not dependable. If you create a value system around yourself and you are not dependable, you can never be relevant. In short, resourcefulness without dependability is absolute bankruptcy. So even when you create a value system around yourself, you need to be dependable. When you say you will deliver by 1 o'clock, you must deliver by 1 o'clock. because people don't pay for quality every time. People pay for dependability. Can I get this done in 2 hours? I'll pay you double of it. And the top point is empathy. That one deals with your emotional intelligence. Your ability to be able to recognize and share feelings. Your ability to be able to sense what the world wants and build a capacity around it. Your ability to understand the needs of your immediate environment and create a solution and figure out a solution around your capacity, around your skill, around your potential. You know, my coach, Elisha Mama, sent something to me. He said, boy, do you know my wife will be going for her first baking class in January? I said, what? Because she has been baking for over 2 years. She get orders from Abuja, from Lagos, and all of those. And I was like, she bakes really good. And he said to me, he said, my wife mastered how to bake on YouTube for 1 year. Amazing. And he said something to me. He said, one of those days we went out and I was at Ostrich and I ordered for a donut and it was this big donut and I was struggling to put it in my mouth. And she was laughing at me. And as we got home, she made the same kind of donut with the same kind of taste but a different size. And placed it on the table, put it on Instagram, put it on YouTube, put it everywhere. And amazingly, she was like looking at me as I placed it in my mouth and she was like, honey, I just believe I can solve your problem. I can solve the problems of people out there, many people. Amazingly. She never thought of doing it as a business. All through the week, my coach said she got orders to supply donuts. That's empathy. The ability to understand people's problems, the feelings, what they want, and the ability to be able to figure out a solution around your skill or potential. Now, finally, I'll talk about relationship. Now, you have to make a deliberate effort to participate in people's life. You have to be open-minded. Now, you're going for your National Youth Service very soon. I don't deal with tribalistic people. You have to understand that you were first a Nigerian before you are an Igbo person or Yoruba person. Can you even imagine? What if the Hausa man at your balcony is going to be the next person that will take you to your place of destiny? What if it's that Igbo man that will introduce you to the Dangote you've been waiting to meet? You have to build a network around yourself. But you have to be open-minded because it's a deliberate thing. Now, I don't talk to this person, I'm not in this person's bullshit. You're not going to carry yourself and lift yourself to the Hall of Fame. It's a ladder. You keep meeting people. Wow. It's been an awesome time with you, and I just felt if you can actually look into some of these things I've said to help you. And I also want you to watch a video because I really want you to get angry with yourself. I really want you to get angry with yourself. There's something you need to do. See, the world is waiting for you. There are people attached to you that are waiting for you to manifest. And if you refuse to manifest, I don't know what to say, but I just believe you're going to explore this part of you. There's a gold in you need to explore. Watch this video. It's going to help.
Everything is on God. God is the first factor. But I would like to get a good job, a federal government job, probably go for my master's and also build myself on being a beautician.
Yeah, my parents want me to do masters and I'll do that for them. So after going into my fashion business,
I can see myself getting married if we had 7 plus 6 my current age. times 2 divided by 7. Shall calculate down.
Life after school, of course, I'm going to do my master's and definitely not my PhD. And yeah, business, cool for me. Microbiology, no, nothing.
Baby say I'm more than
Masters, no. Actually, after school, it's business, partial, and my music, entertainment. Yeah, so that's what I want to do.
Life after school.
I sew clothes and everything. I'm already established on my own. So when I graduate, I want to further. I am not thinking about schooling after. I want to travel.
After school, well,
Well, for now, masters is on the list, but it is not the next thing. I'm actually in the labor market already, and masters can come in later. But for now, it's business.
After school, I would love to do my masters, but before I do my masters, I will be comfortable. I will have my own car. I will have I will have started building my own house. Then I will think of master as the next option.
Different characters. We have the very weird ones, we have the crazy ones, we have the funny ones, we have the lovely ones. Then my project group members, talk of Damilare, very unserious. Thanks to Shoda in that group.
Welcome back. I'm sure many of you saw the video and watched closely. I know some of you know one person or the other in that video. Those people you saw are microbiologists. Those were the few moments they had when we were about leaving school, and everybody keeps thinking, what do I want to become? What's the life I want for myself after school? Some of them actually said some of those things deep within their heart. Why some of them just said it jokingly, but today they have what they say they want to become. And some of them are actually in the verge of becoming. Now let me talk about Damilare Afolayan. Damilare Afolayan, the same person which was tagged by a project mate as an unserious student, today is the owner of a company. Damilare Afolayan is a cinematographer and a filmmaker. He's a CEO of Easy Yorks Films and he's an employer of labor. He has employed over 5 people. Now today in Nigeria, Damilare Afolayan doesn't shoot just any wedding. He shoots luxury wedding, and he doesn't go for any of those if 250,000 naira has not been deposited in his company's account. That's a microbiologist. Amazing guy. You know, about 3 days ago, I was having a chat with him, and I said, "Damn, Larry, I saw one of your cameras. This is crazy." And he said, "Oh, man of God, I got these not in Nigeria. I actually imported it from the United States, and I got it converted to naira, about 450,000 naira. This is crazy. This is a microbiologist for crying. He has mastered what he knows how to do best. He created a value system around it. That's Damilare Afolayan. The same person, his project student, a project mate, tagged as an unserious student. Now let me get up with that. Maybe you feel like, oh, that's cinematography. Alright, let me come into music. For some of you, about 3 months ago, you happened to be in Simple Symphony. I'm sure you know Chibuzo, tagged Q's. He's a music minister now. He said in that video, he said, masters, maybe I'll do my masters, but for now it's music. You know, if you're actually in that program, you know that this guy is an embodiment of God's gift. He has taken his time to build capacity around what he loves to do. And today is a voice. Well, maybe you feel, oh, my own calling is not in the music ministry. What about Ibitoye Temitope? She's the founder and the CEO of Tio Beauty. Every international trade fair in Nigeria today, you see Tio Beauty there. She works with a team of 7. Actually, in that video, TOBT was like, maybe I'll get a job, then after that I'll do my masters. But TOBT got into the favor market and discovered there's something she has that can be sold to the world. She discovered a value she could add. Like the wise man says, say finances will always flow in the direction of value. So she built capacity around that thing. And today, she's a makeup artist. Maybe you're thinking, mine is not makeup and this and that. What about Blessing Oriwe? The same lady that said in that video that I've always done what my parents want me to do, so I'll also do the masters for them. But for me, it's fashion. Today, she's the CEO and founder of DSS, Dollar Styles and Stitches. She's a fashion designer. She has graduated over 10 people in her fashion school. Amazing. You need to see her clothes. You need to see the people she supplies some of these clothes to. You need to see the people she sews for. This is a microbiologist. And finally, Odunwayo Ademola, the person you know as Dexter. When we were in school, I told him, I said, Dexter, you're an educationist. I know you for that. He said, yes, I know where I'm going. Dexter is an example of somebody that has a vision and is ready to go extra mile to fulfill it. Ready to go extra mile. He doesn't care about the number of applications that flow around him. He doesn't care about the opportunities that come that don't align with his vision. He mastered it. Today, Ademola Odunwayo, known as Dexter, is the founder and the proprietor of a secondary school in Lagos. Doing what he knows how to do best. Doing what he knows how to do best. And he's being paid for it. He's building lives. Young people. What is your calling? There's a gold in you that has not been explored. Crying. There's a baby in you that is crying to be born. Why kill it? There's so many people attached to you, looking for your manifestation, waiting for your manifestation. Will you disappoint them? Nigeria is waiting for people that will add value to the system. I am one of them. I have recognized my potentials. I could talk. I want to impact lives. What about you? What do you know how to do best? I know Beastica is there watching me. He's a growth consultant. He does what he knows how to do best, and I know he's going to do you good step. But I'll leave you with this. The success you envisage is enveloped in the action you have not taken. Is in your thought pattern. Your thought life is your marketplace. Because thought produce actions. Actions become habits. Habits form your character. And your character determines your destiny. What thought life have you developed for yourself? What value system have you created for yourself? Until the principles that you know are imbibed, it will never become a value system for yourself. Build capacity around your potentials, your skills. Be resourceful, be relevant via dependability, empathy, your emotional intelligence, develop it. And finally, build a network around yourself, relationship. I love you all, and I wish you the best. I remember myself, Akindulayo Deji Samuel, the lead strategist, Beyond School Network International, and also the facilitator for FEMA Nigeria, touching lives and impacting people. Thank you very much. I wish you the best. I know you are the next value system. I know you are the next value system. I know you are the next value system. Get angry with yourself today. Nigeria is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. And finally, in everything you do, add a touch of excellence. Play world class.